Well, good morning. So it's 6:20 a.m. We're flying from Ottawa, and I'm on Westjet, going to Vancouver. And I'm not on a press trip this time, which is interesting because all my flights have always been on press trips. I was a travel writer. So let me show you what I can show you. So this is our view out the window. You see, it's a bit of snow on the ground. There won't be any snow in Vancouver because that's on the west coast, north of Washington State, just a mile. Actually, the border is right there at Vancouver and Abbotsford. So here we are. It's dark outside. It's 6:30 a.m., 6:35. And they're going to tell us all about this stuff. That you have to keep your seatbelt on when you taxi, but when you're going at 5 miles an hour. But when you're in the air and you're going 600 miles an hour, you can take your seatbelt off. And they're going to read all this stuff to us about the oxygen that will fall down. There's not a lot of social distancing happening in the plane. Everybody in the little aisle, as they come in to get loaded, they're all lined up right beside each other. But I'm not going to show you all that. I don't want to show people. And this is all the stuff that we are going to be told about. If you land on the water, how to get out of the plane. Actually, if you land on the water, you probably crash and the plane will break apart. So I don't think that will really work. But didn't somebody do it on the Hudson River? Wasn't there something like that? Sure is warm in here. I think I'll take off my coat. So I've got my knitting. I'm going to be knitting while I do that. Oh, it's getting hot. It's funny when you fly. You have to dress for your. No, we didn't just land. We're just leaving. So we left for the airport at 5 a.m. and now it's 6:20. We went through all kinds of hassles, and I have 2 new hips, so they had to it set the buzzers off when I went through the security. So I had to do it a second time and then a third time before I remembered that I had new hips. They set off the alarms. And then I also had a safety pin on my sock because I always clamp my socks together, my long socks, when I'm going for when they come out of the wash or out of the dryer, I safety pin them together. Anyway, so the safety pin made the alarm go off. You can't see that I'm smiling. See, those are big cheeks. That's not smiling, that is smiling. But when I showed her my passport, she said, take off your mask so she could see. She was only a couple of feet away, and I held my breath. This A-M-O-M-I, Omicron, something like that. I forget what it's called, but I'm sure we'll all get very familiar with it, won't we? I guess it's all over the world. 13 nations now, and it didn't start in South Africa. There was actually 2 cases in the UK before South Africa found it. Anyway, it's all quite an interesting situation we have. And when I had to hold my arms out and stand with one leg in front of the other while she did the wand. She said, next time go through the other screener, like I'm gonna fly a lot, eh? But, I guess it maybe on the return trip. Anyway, she said I had to turn my face. Omicron, that's right. Not O. Omicron. That's what I was told is the actual pronunciation. Anyway, so I had to hold my arms out and turn my head to the side, but the bottom of my mask is not really very snug. So I'm not feeling all that confident about my mask at the moment. And this Omicron, nobody knows where it is. And they didn't ask me anything about you know, do I have a cough? All those screening things. They didn't ask me any of those things. And they didn't want to look at my passport, my vaccine passport, the little QR code. They weren't interested in that either. They looked at my passport, which you could have used your driver's license because this is just Canada to Canada. So anyway, it's pretty early. I'm used to. Look at this. Doesn't it make me look like I have a piggy face? I'm a little piggy. So my family that I'm with are all busy on their laptops. Even my little grandchild, he's busy on his laptop too. It keeps everybody from being bored. Anyway, so I guess that's the first little update. So I'll be making these little updates whenever I think anything is significant. I think takeoff is the most fun, so I don't know if I'll be allowed to have my camera out during takeoff, but it's the coolest thing because it puts you flat in the back of your chair. It's like a race car, you know? And then when you're airborne, then it doesn't feel like that anymore. Yeah, they didn't even look at the vaccine passport. You have to have one to go into a restaurant. Maybe she just saw that I had one, but she didn't scan it or anything. I don't know. Unusual, eh? Especially with Omicron. Omicron. So there's only one N, and it's at the end. Omicron. Yeah, so where are you? XOXO CEL. I like your name. Hugs and kisses, Sal. You love your Sal. Get rid of that then again. Anyway, so I slept at my son's house last night. Willem and I drove separate cars to get there yesterday, and then I couldn't find my laptop cord, but I was sure I put it in the side of my purse, and I looked in all the pockets and tried. I couldn't find it, and Willem searched everything, and he didn't find it. And then, so we went to the store to get another cord. We couldn't get another cord, so I was tempted to get a different laptop, but I just had this feeling that I would find it when I got there, that it was okay, just take the laptop and you'll find the cord. But I had checked the suitcases, so it didn't make sense. Anyway, but then I felt the outside of my purse. I felt it, and there was this bump, you know, and that was the big square block, I knew. And there it was, not in this, there's two side pockets in the purse that go down the side. I didn't know that. Anyway, and I had just been feeling the outside, and I could feel that it was there. So there we go. First disaster averted. I'm very excited about this. We're going to stay in a very nice hotel there, and there are plans every day. We have tickets to go to something different every day for 15 days. So I'll try and keep you updated with all this stuff. Isn't that fun? You can pretend that you're going. You can. That's always fun, isn't it? And on my Facebook, which is Nancy Today with 2 A's in the Today, you can watch me on there. It's public, or you can friend me. I'd like to, if you friend me, that would be nice. Then I can talk to you and we can get to know each other better. It's fun to make friends this way, isn't it? I think that YouTube is awesome. It's the best. Anyway, it's been kind of drab at home until I started making videos again, and then it started being a lot of fun, you know. I really have enjoyed your comments, and making pumpkin pie and apple pie, and cooking in the Instant Pot and cleaning my house. You know, I had to clean my house completely before I could fly away. You know, I wear one of those. Oh, good morning, Cheryl. Yes, I hope I have a safe trip. I'm sure we will. Flying is safer but this Omicron is a little bit of a worry. I have 2 vaccinations, and it's not time for my booster yet because it was only in July that I got my second one. Being in Canada, we have our different things. But you know, it's gonna be mandated that you have to get vaccinated in Germany. You know, all these anti-vaxxers that are saying that it's like the Nazis too. You have to listen to this. Please ensure that personal electronic devices are now in airplane mode for the duration of flight. The safety and well-being of our guests and crew is has to be in French too. This is Canada. Hi, Dutchies. It is 6:45 in the morning. Oh, it looks like sun rises at 7. But you know what? We're going to be flying west, so I think that the sun will be rising for 3 hours behind us. We're going west, and I'll be facing south, I guess. So the sun will be rising behind us somewhere, the southeast. 6:47. No, we don't have much snow. This is Canada, you know. This is, people say, oh, global warming, big deal. But it's changed things here. There's no way there would be no snow like this on the 1st of December. Wow, we would have always had snow at somewhere in November. We'd have a foot by now. Things have changed, but we may have very severe storms. We may get a blizzard. We haven't had blizzards for years and years. We had a blizzard in 76 when I came to Canada, the winter of 77. But we haven't had blizzards since then. There were big squalls down near the Great Lakes, though. You've never been to America? Well, I think the whole world looks about the same, you know. And all the places I've traveled, they've got all the same stores, the same fast food places. Except Jordan, I don't think, had the same ones. Can't really see. I'll put you flat against the window. Maybe you can see. No, you just reflect. You've been to Australia. Wow, that would be cool. I'd like to go to Australia. But you know, it's a huge place, so you're only going to end up seeing a little bit of it wherever you go. So unless you decide to go somewhere that's completely a different kind of place than where you are, like if you go to a city, a lot of cities in the world are all the same. Germany has huge store windows in Berlin. And in Hamburg, I think, too. Not much going on here now, eh?
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome aboard Westjet Flight 375, heading over to Toronto today. Our flight time today en route to Toronto will be 45 minutes. Just going to do a quick crew introduction, safety demonstration, and we'll be on our way. Our captain for today's flight is Greg. Sitting next to him is First Officer Davin. My name is Matt. I have the pleasure of working with, at row 4, we have Shanice. And up front here with me is Talita. Your safety is important to us. We do ask for your attention as we review the following safety information. There's a safety features card located at your seat, which indicates the safety features of this aircraft. Please take it out and follow along as we cover some very important information. Seatbelt and no smoking signs are visible throughout the cabin. Please comply with them at all times. Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes and vaporizers, as well as consuming your own alcohol, including duty-free, is prohibited. Whenever the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt must be fastened low and tight across your hips. To fasten, insert the flat metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tight. Release, lift the top of the buckle. Turbulence may occur without warning, so we do recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times, even when the seatbelt sign is off. In the event of emergency, you're commanded to brace. Refer to your safety features card for your brace position. Do not take any carry-on baggage with you during evacuation and follow directions of the crew. There are a total of 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. We have 2 window exits located in the main cabin over the wings, 2 door exits located at the front, and 2 door exits located at the back. Please take a moment to find the exit close to you, along with all other exits. Should a power loss or emergency occur, the floor lighting will come on and all exits will be indicated by illuminated exit signs. Should the cabin pressure change, oxygen mask will drop down from the panel above you. Remain seated and pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and place the elastic strap behind your head. Pull on 2 loose ends at the front to tighten. Remember to put your mask on first before assisting anyone else. in preparation for takeoff. Please ensure your seat back is upright and your table tray is stowed. If your electronic device becomes wedged within the seat, do not adjust the seat or try to retrieve it. Call in your cabin crew immediately for assistance. Just a reminder to always use care when retrieving your carry-on baggage from the overhead bins to avoid injury to yourself and other guests. Once again, thank you for choosing Westjet as part of your journey today. Please let any crew member know if you have any questions or safety concerns. Once again, for the safety of everyone on board, crew members have completed safety demonstration while wearing a face mask. Should the oxygen mask drop from the panel above you, you must first remove your face mask, don the oxygen mask, and follow the demonstrated procedures. Thank you. We're going to do this one more time in French, and we'll be on our way.
Votre sécurité est notre priorité. Veuillez nous accorder votre attention alors que nous présentons les mesures de sécurité suivantes. Vous trouvez devant vous une carte des mesures de sécurité concernant cet avion. Veuillez en suivre avec nous les points importants.
This is Pearson International Airport in Ottawa, YOW.
Interdiction de fumer. Veuillez vous y conformer en tout temps. Il est interdit de fumer, d'utiliser des cigarettes électroniques ou des vapoteuses et de consommer vos propres boissons alcoolisées, y compris celles achetées aux boutiques hors taxe. Votre ceinture de sécurité doit être bouclée et ajustée à vos hanches lorsque les voyants des ceintures sont allumés. Pour ce faire, insérez la languette de métal dans la boucle et tirez sur la courroie pour l'ajuster. Pour la détacher, soulevez la boucle. Une turbulence peut survenir sans avertissement. Nous vous recommandons de garder votre ceinture bouclée en tout temps, même lorsque les voyants des ceintures sont éteints. En cas d'urgence,
That guy's got the full load of, of luggage, taking it to a plane, is it?
Ne prenez aucun bagage avec vous en cas d'évacuation et suivez les directives de l'équipage. Il y a au total 6 sorties de secours, soit 2 hublots de sortie au milieu de la cabine, au-dessus des ailes, 2 portes à l'avant et 2 portes à l'arrière. Prenez le temps de repérer la sortie la plus proche de votre siège.
Those are lights, not fire.
S'il y a une panne d'alimentation ou une urgence, l'éclairage de
Oh, engines are on.
toutes les sorties seront indiquées par leur enseigne de sortie. En cas de changement de pression dans la cabine, le ballon situé au-dessus de vous s'ouvrira et déclenchera
Away we go.
Restez et tirez immédiatement sur un masque et sa vague d'oxygène se libère.
The sun should rise around 7.
Tout en passant la bande élastique derrière votre tête. Tirez sur les 2 extrémités à l'avant pour l'ajuster.
Oh, here we go. Start going faster and faster soon.
En préparation du décollage, veuillez redresser votre siège et votre
This part is called taxiing. We taxi down the runway to get to the right position. All those little blue lights show where to go. And then we'll be able to look down and see Ottawa. Sometimes I can see my house, but sometimes it's right underneath, so I don't see it.
Merci d'avoir choisi Westjet pour votre vol aujourd'hui. N'hésitez pas à communiquer avec les membres de l'équipage de cabine si vous avez des questions ou des préoccupations liées à la sécurité. Nous vous souhaitons un bon vol.
The G-force when we take off is amazing. That says DAT apron 11. That says runway D3214.
En portant un masque pour le visage. Si le masque à oxygène venait à sortir du panneau au-dessus de vous, retirez votre masque pour le visage.
Hey, nice to make a snowman. We had some fluffy snow that you couldn't possibly put together. It was too cold. You can only make a snowman when it's near freezing, just below freezing. It's the 1st of December here in Canada. I suppose it is where you are too, but not for long. This video will be up longer than just today. Very important to keep your seatbelt on when you're going 5 miles an hour.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be dimming cabin lighting for the remainder of this morning's flight. If you do require more light, just press the button above you with the light bulb on. Thank you. Mesdames et messieurs, les démons ont le garage cabine sous les yeux de lumière. Appuyez le bouton de secours, venez de descendre pour merci.
Oh, that's better. Look at that. Nice. Everybody wants to go to sleep now. That's an Air Canada flight there. That circle with a red maple leaf in it is Air Canada. We're on Westjet. If you have Flight Tracker, you can watch. I don't know what the number is, but you'll see we're taking off and going to Ottawa. So many runways. I used to come with my children and sit at the end of the runway where it goes up above the road that circles the airport. I used to park there and watch the airplanes. Oh, that's the light we could see from before. Shows how dirty the window is. 4 and 3. This is cool to be able to show you this much. Oh, there's somebody up there. He waved. Probably waving to the pilot who we could see. Sometimes after an ice storm they have to come out and de-ice the plane. Is that what he's gonna do? I wonder what he does. It was 0 degrees last night, so there was a chance of freezing rain. They have to de-ice the plane or else the weight will mess up the stuff. Look at how tiny that little snowbank is. So cute. You can see smoke coming out of his little smokestacks there on the top of the truck. See those little bits of smoke coming out? Oh, not now, I guess. Oh yeah, in the middle one you can see a bit. Interesting. And through the open window he hands Charlie a sandwich. Oh look, that plane's getting de-iced right there. See? It's de-icing the plane. Well, so much for a clear view. Oh look, that one is getting de-iced at the front now. Must be kind of a cold job for the guy up in that little place. Interesting, eh? Hey, don't forget to thumbs up.
Where do we put those mouse straps? Where do we put the mouse straps? Mouse straps. Where do we put them? I can get yours. Okay.
No, here he's doing ours now. De-icing the plane, eh? That's cool. I never did this on a video before. Wonder if he gets wet in there. Moving closer. Oh, it's got soapy stuff in it, doesn't it? Yeah, he must get pretty wet.
I found it.
He's got on orange
Yeah, I found it.
waterproof gloves, I guess. Prepare to get wet. They're de-icing the plane. Zane know they're de-icing the plane? Those propellers are on. You wouldn't think there'd be any slush on the runway. Oh, there he goes, de-icing that one too. Must be windy out there for it to be blowing so hard. Two at once. I love airplanes. Imagine that we can fly in the air. Isn't that just amazing? getting one. Oh, sun is gonna rise. Oh, look at it back there. Oh, how pretty. Sun ain't gonna rise anymore. Wonder if it's gonna rise higher than that while we're flying. Vancouver is 3 hours different from Ottawa. So we're pointing east. One, two, three, four. Is that 4 trucks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 de-icing trucks. Oh, look at this. Are we just going? Is this our runway? Or are we taxiing to the runway now?